What is going on, football fans, and welcome back to another episode of Breaking the Birds. So we're going to go through Jalen Hurts. Did he have that good of a game? Oh, yeah, he did. He made some really good throws in this game, and even better, he made progress in several areas that we on this channel have been talking about for quite a few weeks now. So that is very good to see. Let's just dive right into it. Roll out here, and we're going to have a flawed concept for the Eagles, and a good jump by Hurts here as he's coming out. To first see, all right, you got the curl right there. You have the cornerback in close situation. You can throw that ball if you want to, but he still has time here. Then you see him take off and start to take off, and you really see that gene of him. All right, the first read maybe not the best, but he keeps his eyes downfield here. So when you see Quez Watkins coming to the outside here on the deeper out route, he resets once again and throws that one instead. Make sure to place it not too much behind him, but also in a position where you're throwing it away from the cornerback to that outside. We're going to see that right here. So as it's coming out, you see that scramble gene, but then he keeps his eyes down the field, and it isn't too much behind him. But if you throw it right in front of him, you're going to have it right there in the cornerback's face. So good job here when he's coming out of keeping his eyes downfield. When the first read isn't there, you can actually tell on this play he's literally looking for the other option downfield as he's beginning to scramble, and then reset and throw it. So good rep for him, good progress. All right, so here we have cover one man. If you want to talk about progress with Jalen Hurts and some of the things that we've been reviewing and talking about in the last many videos, it is anticipation and footwork in the pocket. Okay, so here we have 5-man pressure, cover one behind it. So Hurts, as he's taking this right here, he doesn't have any quick man beating routes that he can go to. So he steps a little bit up in the pocket here, evades the pressure to his right side, resets his feet, and then he gets the crosser over the middle. Crossing route, really good man beater. He gets that with Dallas Goedert, sets his feet, and throws it there across the middle, converting a long third down. Take a look at here from the box here as well. We can sort of sort out how he's going to take on this pressure here. So there, right up the middle, just a quick step there to one side. Reset your feet and throw the ball. Hits Dallas Goedert right in stride. Very good play. All right, so now we have cover two on the 2-minute drill here for the Eagles. And once again, Broncos are playing this very well. They're cover two on point in this game. So you have the guy coming across the middle here, a couple guys here. He's getting picked off. Surtain has good flat depth, so he's helping out his safety. The other safety is going to pick up the single receiver to that side. Really, nothing's open at this point. And Jalen Hurts first is going to escape a little bit back in the pocket. This is exactly what we were talking about in another play where he's a couple of weeks back, where he's going backwards and he's sort of going into a running mode, scrambling mode. Doesn't really keep his eyes downfield. Look at him here. Set his feet, looking, check the other side of the field. All right, gonna scramble a little bit back. All right, no pressure, coming back in the pocket, still looking down the field, still nothing's open, and then the trigger goes on. And that is also when you're getting a little bit of a pocket collapse. You come out, and then you have Kenneth Gainwell getting open there to the outside, who's going to cross from the other side. That is a very good play by Jalen Hurts. Just take a look at here from the pocket once again. Notice his eyes. Notice his head. Looking one side, looking the other side, back again. All right, getting back out. Where's my guy? And then he throws it. He doesn't just scramble for it immediately. He throws it. And he keeps his eyes downfield. Relevant throw. Gets the open guy. I love this play. This maybe is the throw of the day for Jalen Hurts, and this is to finish off the first half here for Quez Watkins. Going on a deep route. This is one of the things we've been talking about as well earlier in the season, is putting enough air under the ball so that your fast wide receivers can outrun it, so they can sort of run under it and keep separating on their route. Hurts does a good job of that right here, and he puts a lot of air under it, 40 yards down the field, and it hits Quez Watkins right in hands. Look how he keeps separating on the route, because it's going to take about 20 yards for him to actually get the separation. So he's first right there, and then he's going to keep separating for just a few yards there. Perfect ball placement. Hurts knows it. Quez knows it. Sirianni knows it. And now we know it as well that, okay, we see you. And so man coverage here on the final play of this drive here. Devontae Smith lined up there in the slot. He's just going to obliterate the man coverage from 23. Hurts puts it right on him, hits him in stride, easy touchdown. All right, so now Eagles have been running the ball a couple times before this down. We have first down, want to take a shot down the field, go play action, roll out to buy Jalen Hurts some time. We're going to have this out and up from Devontae Smith. And Patrick Surtain plays this well. What you would want to, in an ideal situation, is Patrick Surtain looking at Hurts, and then Devontae gets a little bit more separation as he's coming down the field. I have no problem with the throw whatsoever. If he had thrown this ball and Surtain would have bitten up a little bit more here when he was breaking that out, the ball would have been there anyway, I think, for hitting Devontae Smith in stride. But this is just putting the ball up for your best wide receiver. And kudos to Devontae Smith, man. What a hell of a catch this is. I really love to see Jalen Hurts just putting this ball up in a very catchable spot for Devontae Smith. Puts it high, so he has to elevate for it, so that it isn't easier for the cornerback to play it. Puts it high, puts it outside, and that's just Devontae Smith doing the rest there with it. Saw last week when he tried to hit Devontae Smith in the end zone, put it higher. He did that. Got the TD. I like this. This is cover one man for the Broncos. And Eagles are running a flooding concept here, getting as much as they can over here to the bottom of the screen, different levels. And Hurts is going to see the crosses right here. They're getting picked up by the underneath coverage. That is good coverage right there across the middle as well. These two guys are going to go deep. So as soon as he sees that, all right, my guys over the middle are being covered. Who are they being covered by? Everyone at the top of the screen from us right now. So those are the good man-beating options, but they're also disappearing from the top. So that means when they're gone, it is highway up here to the top. So you could argue right here, maybe you want to throw this ball to Jordan Howard. Could have been an option. But also, the only defender remaining out here is traveling with Jordan Howard to that outside. So if you're hurt, you're thinking, am I taking the easy big play, or am I risking a drop? He goes with his natural instincts. We know he likes to run the ball. And if he makes this guy miss right here, it's still daylight. He makes a good tackle. The safety does. This is a massive play, and I really like him taking off this play. This is what we're talking about. Correct times to scramble, and when it's premature. Here, it is absolutely well done because the over the middle, they're covering it well. Down the field, covering it well. Then you go because you know everything's disappearing from that side. Third down. Man coverage for Denver Broncos. We got Quez Watkins coming across the middle here, and two guys here from the opposite side. Their assignment is only to pick off anything in the middle. Good design here that you're getting your big tight end. You're getting Jalen Reagor in here sitting, and so you have Quez Watkins coming wide throw open there across with a guy trailing him in 21. Good read by Hurts. Hits him in stride. No better option there. Picks up the first down. RPO here, and I like the flick to the tight end as it's coming out there because you're going to see the defensive end. He's going to crash inside. So running it is not the good option here. It is the right decision to take the ball yourself, but you also have a blitz from the DB, and so he side arms it right there, right underneath the defender. In there for Jack Stoll, picks up a couple good yards. Cover two here. We're going to have Jalen Reagor at the top running a curl route. Jalen Hurts is going to wait for him to break on the ball. We're going to have instant pressure on him. And as he's throwing this ball to the outside, very well placed. Reagor makes the catch. He's being hit as he's throwing it. Look at it here from the pocket. We're going to have pressure up there from Dickerson. Very good pass by Jalen Hurts there. Only four-man pressure. He hits his guy in the flat right there. Getting in between the flat and the deep guy there. Beautiful. Man coverage for the Broncos. And to the top, once again, we have Devontae Smith right here. Going on a very good in-breaking route here on the slant. DB, who's lined up in off coverage, he has no idea. I don't know. Is that Ronald Darby? I want it to be Ronald Darby so bad. Look at him as he's breaking that inside here. Snap cut. He's not ready for it. And Devontae gets an easy first down. Playing man for the Broncos, and they're sending a ton of pressure at Jalen Hurts here, and that is going to affect the play with the free rusher coming in, which is unfortunate because we have a combination to both sides here. We're going to have the inside receiver. He's going to try to clear out and sort of attack or sort of pick the outside cornerback, and that succeeds very well down here. He has to relate a little bit to the inside receiver coming out there, and so Devontae Smith is wide open across the middle on a throw right here. Good scheme here. Good design of getting the ball. Of being able to get the ball to one of your best guys, clearing out the outside cornerback. But Hurts has to get out of the pocket immediately as he's coming out there. And the play design just doesn't really favor anything coming out. And he gets in an awkward angle here as he is scrambling. So Really not many opportunities for him as he's coming out. Got to see 41 coming here, totally unblocked on a good timing blitz here in the B gap, so no time to set your feet or throw anything there. So it comes out, keeps his eyes downfield, really nothing there to throw the ball to. So this one is going to be a play action rollout where you're going to have the offensive line showing zone blocking to the left side. You're going to have the tight end coming out, come to the top side here as if he is split zone blocking, but then he's going to creep into the flat. And downfield, you're going to have a switch combination with a post and a guy coming in the wheel route with the guy in motion there. But the problem is you're going to have a free rusher right in Jalen Hurts' face immediately as he's taking the snap, which is unfortunate because you actually get the look that you want deep. So you see the cornerback here, Patrick Surtain, is going to pick up the outside wide receiver, and then you're going to have Quez Watkins or Jalen Reagor, don't know who it is, coming on the wheel route right there down the field. So that would have been an option as well had he been able to maintain the ball. But Hurts knows exactly where his check down option is here, where his easy throw is right here with Dallas Goedert. He is the misdirection in this play, and where he puts this ball here is very impressive for him, especially considering he has a guy right in his face. So this is a very good play of making something positive out of absolutely nothing at all, and moves the downs a little bit, so it becomes an easier third down. All right, so now we have cover 2 for the Broncos and Eagles coming out here running a flat concept. So we're going to have a flat option. We're going to have an outbreaking route, a deeper route, and a guy coming across the middle right here. So we have the floating option with the different levels up here. Flat defender is playing deep, so that helps out the the hook to curl defender here on the tight end coming out. We have a guy covering the deeper route, and they're doing a good job here covering underneath of the guy crossing. So let's take a look at Hurts in this rep. You can really tell how he is scanning this play here. First, he's going to look there over the middle to see, all right, are the underneath defenders going to bite up? Do I have the option in the middle here? And now he realizes, all right, nothing's open at that point. Goes down to the flat, which is very relevant considering where the flat defender is, and that lets Quez Watkins pick up whatever he can on that play. So I have no problem with this play at all. Threw it to the open guy and let him work. Split zone read once again here. Don't really understand the idea for Jalen Hurts to not give the ball to Boston Scott here. The defensive end is clearly staying. So give this ball off to Boston Scott and let him work instead. But he keeps it. I just don't understand why. He does get a few yards because he's a hell of a runner. But the right read, in my opinion, there will be Scott. Main coverage for the Broncos here. And Eagles running a double crossers right here. I'm not sure. This looks weird. I'm not sure if it's the point. And they want to sort of pick off whatever backside man coverage is here with Tyree Jackson, and then let Quez or Jalen, don't know who that is, come across the middle here. Jalen sees that, and this guy is open. You put this floater out here. You let him work there to make the catch. Unfortunately, there's pressure on Hurts, and he fumbles the ball there. Of course, not on him. He doesn't take an absurd drop back. And he reads it correctly. I mean, that is the right read. It is Reagor. And so Reagor is going to come right here in front of Tyree. He is open at that point. You float it out there. Hurts sees that. See, that's the ball he's throwing, but that arm just gets right on it. That hand gets right on it. So, unfortunate. It is open, and Hurts saw it. So, and we see that pick play they wanted to run in the red zone. We see it here with Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert. Not Dallas Goedert, Jack Stoll. Jack is going to go with the seam route. Devontae Smith underneath it. The main coverage gets picked off. Easy first down. Cover 2. Sort of an unfortunate play here because you take a look at Jalen Reagor, who's coming across the middle right here. Oh, not Jalen Reagor, Quez Watkins. So the hook to curl defender that side is going to wait for the final number 2, and he's going to look out for that. So right over there in the middle, you have an open guy. It is third down, so not sure how good of an option it is. But then you also have the outbreaking route there to the top of Jack Stoll. Very tough throw to make up there. But I want you to look at it here from the box view because it is not as bad as I thought it was. Looking at it from the broadcast copy, it is close. It is also very good coverage. This is another one of those run reads where you're gonna have the split zone look with your tight end Tyree coming out here. And I don't like Jalen keeping this ball. I want him to hand it off because you have the defensive end here who's gonna check out for him. It's gonna check him out, check him down, and you have 2 defenders and 1 blocker, and no good. So I would say hand it off there. Anytime. This is a bad play, and this is one that Hurts is going to absolutely want to have back. Flood concept to the top, and a corner out here in the bottom. Once again, playing cover 2 here. Broncos did that so well in this game, to be honest. And down here at the bottom, you're going to have literally nobody in the flat. And you're going to have the deep guy here covering the outside receiver, and then you're going to have the hook curl guy staying underneath for the out route to that side. Hurts comes back and forces the pass to the corner route, and Surtain plays it so well. He gets stepped because there's no one else to this side. What would he be doing underneath here? It doesn't make sense to have this route because what will Surtain be covering down here in the flat? There's literally nothing for him to take away. So he can just get depth and sit there in behind the deep and the flat guy and wait for Hurts to throw this ball. Meanwhile, to the top, the flat guy is going to be carrying away the deep receiver here to begin with. So you have the flat wide open, but then you also have the tight end coming in here underneath to the out because the flat guy's gone. So you have two good options to the top, a very poor option in the bottom, and just a bad throw. So we've seen this play before a couple times. Not too long ago, where you're going to have a guy coming in sprint here. He's going to go on a wheel route, and then you're going to have a deep curl here. This is by Devontae Smith on Patrick Surtain. They're playing man on this play, and you have safety help over the top, so that is a very tough setting. Initially, you would think you want to hit the guy where the safety isn't going to, so here that will be Devontae Smith instead of throwing it to Quez Watkins. But also, you're going to have pressure in Jalen Hurts' face as he's finishing off with these play action here. You're going to have a big-ass defensive tackle right in his face, and so he's just going to force this pass. The ball gets tipped, and it gets picked off. All right, so how can we correct this? How is this correctable? It's correctable by navigating the pocket a little bit more. So when you have that pressure coming up in your face, reset. Take a few steps upwards because you have a very good receiver in Devontae Smith. He's going to come working back for the ball. So here, take a step forward, move up the pocket, and then you're going to have the curl route coming for you right there, and you have time to identify the safety. All right, he is going to go there with my wheel route, so that is not a good option. So this is absolutely fixable. Ball gets tipped, so not the worst throw of the day by him at all. Again, not sure what Hurts is thinking here when he's seeing 55 staying. So he's keying on Hurts. Why on earth are you keeping the ball yourself? This happened 3 times in the game now where he's getting 0 yards because he is keeping the ball to himself, even though the defensive end is staying and keying on him instead of run the ball with the running back up the middle where you have one less defender. No, don't get it. So after watching that, a couple of run reads that I think should have been different, where you just got to give it off to the running back. But he trusts his legs. He wants to make plays. I get that. But a couple of plays he wanted to give it to the running back. One very questionable throw there on the corner route with 0 guys underneath and some good options to the top there on the flat side. And then the ball that's picked off, you can fix that with a little bit of a better movement and stepping up in the pocket and buying yourself a little bit more time. But other than that, very good throws. Very good natural, like looked more natural navigating in the pocket and making some very good throws, some good reads downfield. So if that Quez Watkins pass was caught, we would be talking about Jalen Hurts very differently from this game, and there'll be a lot more excitement about it. But I think it was a very good game and maybe one of his best of the season.